Welcome to Trading Lounge and the European indices for the 30th of March. And as I mentioned last time, I've just rearranged this count here a little bit different in that from this wave 4 here, looking at this as 1 and 2 in here, and 3 and 4 here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the reason I've done that for is because this is not a very good sort of leading pattern here. I may have to change it, but we'll just continue with this particular pattern here. So from wave 2 here, we're looking at 1 and 2 and going up for wave 3 here. So we're looking for 5 waves in wave 3, and then wave 4 that can pull back to this wave 4 here of 1 lesser degree. So and then wave 5. So we're looking for a small classic trading levels pattern across here. Well, 2 of them really when I think about it. So we'll have the arrival up here, then the reaction here, then the first high above the level here, and then we'll have this ABC pattern here for wave 4 that can also pull back to the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree, normally a little bit higher, but we'll see how that goes, and then wave 5 to push up here a little bit higher. So yeah, let's see how that plays out. But whatever happens, we just basically do our normal business of working across this level here, and that normally plays out in a classic trading levels pattern here, or the variation of this. So if this is the 15,000 here, we'll see this particular pattern or not pull back below the level, but I think that it will pull back below the level in this case because of where we are in the structure. It's not like we're moving like wave 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 here. We're in the end of trends have a beginning, a middle and an end, and we'll be in the ending cycle of it. So it suits better with the wave 3, 4 and 5 here than for a larger wave 3 and then 4 and 5 moving up in that regard. So I think that's the way that we'll play it in terms of the intraday. We're looking at it like this here. So let me squash it up. So from blue wave 2 here, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 here, a little bit small, may have to rearrange this, but the thing is that wave 2 here was really quite large, so that means complicated, so that means that wave 4 will be simple. But in looking at this here, I could quite easily put wave 3 up here as well for this, so I'll just blank that out and I'll go back and check my work on that note as well. But either way, from wave 4 here, we're looking up for wave 5, and then an ABC pattern that can pull back to this wave. Well, this wave 4 pull back to that wave 4, so the blue one can pull back to this one as well. So we could probably just stretch that across there in that space. On the hourly chart here, we've got a few trades in the market here. We can move that up now from here to here, so we can get our get to break even, pay our bills, cost rather. So yeah, I'm thinking that taking some percentage at the 15,000 and then looking at a little bit higher up here. So it just depends on how much you have in, you know. That's why it's always good to trade with, say, 3 contracts, because, you know, you've got a bit more flexibility in how you manage that exposure and profit and loss and so on. So just double checking this. I'll need to check this on the tick chart. I just made the assumption that we had wave 1 and 2 in here and a third wave here and a fourth and a fifth here, but I'll have to check that a little bit to see if that wave 2 sitting over here. But look, whatever it is, we still have further to go here, so there's not a problem of breaking that down any further. But yeah, just tidying a few things up. And like I say, this wave 4 can pull back to this wave 4 over here. Don't need that. And that will be some sort of ABC pattern, so we can put that in here. I'm a bit messy, so I'll just tidy that up a little bit. I'm partly messy because I just got so much to do. Anyway, we'll move those along to the right as we go along, but yeah, we'll see how we plod along with this here. Looks like we've got a pretty sharp sort of rise here for that. We'll see how that plays out, but yeah, the third wave's just not even in play yet. You know, I mean, it is in play, but it's just the beginning of it. So it'll be sucked up to this magnet, you know, 15 here, which is a medium level here, and then we've got group one above. So I wouldn't expect it to go. I wouldn't expect this to find support on 15,300. It could trade above it, but not find support on it. And normally, when we look for the first high above the level, it's normally within group one here. So it's good. It keeps you real at that point, you know. Okay, let's have a look at stock 50. So just on the 15-minute chart here, I won't go into a big hoo-ha. I'm just using stock 50 to, I really just use it to have a look around to see how it matches up with you know, the DAX and the FTSE and those sorts of things. So I don't pay it a lot of attention, but I mean it's worth looking at, I suppose. So yeah, in here we can see we've got wave 1 and 2 here. And we're building up here for that third wave, so that third wave could really play along quite nicely here for that. So if I just take an educated guess at a few things here, 1 and 2 in here, it will just give us some idea of where we're at with this wave 3, if this is actually the case, which I think it feels okay. So that wave 3 there, so that will bring wave 4 back up over here. We can move that wave 5 up here, and we'll keep shooting it in as we go for that type of thing. Yeah, so we've got this trade to break even to cover costs, so that's good. We could move it up under blue wave 2 there if you wanted to, but yeah, you could do that. But I'll just leave it there for the time being. We'll wait for the 900 to become the support, and then we'll move it at that point. So you can expect a little classic trading levels pattern around this space here as well. For this, wave 4 shouldn't really overlap here, and this is still expanding out here. So we still got, I can see we've got a little third wave in here, so that will make that, and then we've got that 1 and 2 here, and then we've got that 1 and 2 here. So that's going to play out further up here. So if we just put that as, and then we've got group 1 here as well, group 1 above 30, so 1 to 10, 20 and 30. So that will play out into that. Not a big deal. Anyway, I'll put that back over onto that screen here, and the FTSE. So just on the 4-hour chart here, just go back a little bit. It may or may not be the right count, but I've had it as, it served me well as the A wave, the B wave, the C wave, the D wave, and the E wave here for that. I don't know if that's right, but it certainly got us off on the right track here for all of this. This could all be counted up here as wave 1 and back for wave 2 at this point. But I've also counted it as 1 and 2 here and 3 and 4 here, which would be in line with the other markets, right? It's just that it's really lazy, and this is an overlap of wave 1. I understand all of that, but I just think we need to be a bit philosophical about this market because, you know, it's just, you know, it's just been pulled along in the shadows. I expect it to move higher, to make a new high above here, and we're long in this market, in this space, but yeah, we're going to be taking profit along the way here. So let's just go to the hourly chart here. So what we can do here now is just copy that, put that there. I mean, it's obviously, as I say all the time, this is not the market to trade, but you know, if it's your favorite, well then it's your favorite, isn't it? So that's cool. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to just stick to the plan here. We're going to take part profit at the 6,800, and then we'll be looking to take the rest of it a little bit higher up. But I'll just see what the wave structure looks like at that particular point there. I mean, it does look like we've got wave one here, and I'll put it in. But we need to see a strong third wave here, you know. I'll just save all that. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, we'll just see how it plods along, you know. I mean, see, the eight's always a profit-taking number, and we can see that it got affected here as well. It doesn't mean it's going to get, you know, it's taken. When it reacts the second time, it's never as big as the first time, so we don't have to worry about that. You know, it's soaked up all the supply, it's soaked up all the sellers at that point. You know. So they're come and gone now. So it doesn't make that as scary as it may seem. So we should get up through there, but it will be a bit of an effort. You know, there will be that. You know, there'll be something here for this. You know, it won't be all just roses at that point. So just be mindful of that a little bit. You know, if you know that you're going to get trouble there, well then you can, you know, accommodate that in whichever way you need to by I'll do it in taking some profit, so we don't need to sweat it out. But you don't particularly, but it's better to do that than put your stop too close, you know. Anyway, many roads to Rome, as they say, and on that note I will exit and thank you for tuning in. Cheers.